Boss, I found something. It's not the same color, but it's kind of like what came out of the fuel pump back there.
Oh. Feels oily. Could it work? That's enough. See if it starts.
Nothing.
Try again. It worked! Gather the greenies! We're going home!
Still nothing.
I wish there was something we could do to help you. I wish there was something I could do to get you home.
The Reaper! They're leaving!
What? How did he get the Reeker off the ground?
He must have found fuel somewhere.
That's not possible.
Maybe we should go back, boss. It's not nice to leave them there.
I didn't get to be the most feared villain in cyberspace by being nice.
Warning. Fuel.
Not again!
Warning.
I know what you're thinking. That was a mean and thoughtless act.
That's pretty close.
But the truth is, I was just running a little test.
Test? What kind of test? Where did you find fuel?
Well, you see, the inside of the greenies, when you smoosh the pits, oily stuff comes out. And the oily stuff works as fuel, like what used to come out of the pumps.
What? I don't believe it.
The Reeker did get off the ground.
Excellent observation. And I, the hacker, made the discovery.
Actually, I did.
Zip it.
I never imagined greenies could be used as fuel.
Well, it worked for the Reeker.
Maybe they can power up a Cardia too, or at least some of it.
Just think, Ted. Maybe there are enough greenies to make everything work again. Vehicles, lights, electricity, everything you need.
With enough to spare to allow yours truly to depart Cardia in peace.
It's worth a try.
Hold on. The greenies are a natural resource just like Frixite, right? Both come from nature.
Right, so?
So, we saw in Ted's timeline that Frixite is non-renewable. It takes millions of years to form. No one could ever wait long enough for it to come back.
And we don't want to make the same mistake with the greenies.
Ted, how often do the greenie fruits grow? Once a year. Okay, perfect. That makes them a renewable resource because they grow back quickly.
The question is, are there enough greenies to fuel this entire site?
And feed the bunkies?
Well, we have fields and fields of them. There should be enough. Okay, let's try to power up the radio tower first. Then maybe we can reach Motherboard.
We'll have to work together to get enough greenie oil for that.
Work together with you worth brats. Never!
Boss, we have to help if we're ever going to get out of here.
Fine.
Yes!
Gotcha!
Hey!
Oh, squeezing the oil from the pits takes forever.
We'd need more of us to go any faster. Like twice as many of us.
Yeah, we could double the amount of greenies we squeeze.
Excuse me?
Ditch, you're a genius!
By composting the leftovers, we can help even more greenies grow. I can't believe we did this!
Teamwork is a beautiful thing.
Maybe if we crawl across the other log like this, it won't be... Ow!
Are you all right?
I'm fine, but... Ow! These burrs are prickly.
Oh, they're sticky too. Ew!
Ooh, hey, look! The sticky thingy sticks to the moss! Buzzy would love this!
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Maybe if we cover ourselves with burrs,
Then we won't slip on the moss. We'll stick to it instead.
it's worth a try.
Nice and sticky. Like my new look?
Awesome!
Can we try our plan now?
Let's try it with the log in the grass before we try to cross the canyon, just in case it doesn't work.
You're not slipping!
Huh, it works! Let's get to the canyon.
Wait, what about me? These things aren't sticking to me.
I wonder why. Look how the quills have teeny tiny hooks at the ends.
The hooks must attach themselves to the threads on our clothes.
And the bumps on the moss.
But I'm made of smooth metal.
So you don't have anything for the burrs to hook onto.
Are you gonna leave me here?
No, we wouldn't do that.
But we do need another plan.
Make room.
Think, Jackie, think.
Jackie's got a pace.
The burrs stick to cloth, but Delete doesn't have any clothes, so we need some cloth to... Ah! I have a plan!
Thank you for my bursuit. But maybe I should just stay here.
Just follow me, Delete. We know you can do it. The burrs are sticking to the moss. It's working.
Go on. I'll be right behind you.
Hey! I'm sticking to the moss too!
Don't stop, Delete. We're here. Just keep going.
We made it! Thank you for helping me.
Aw, you're welcome.
The prism! It's over there! Thanks for the ride, Mother G.
There's the Reeker. Bet Hacker's in that little house with Digit. Let's go!
No! You can't walk in this scoop. It's too deep. And even if you do get to the island, the cliff's too steep to climb. Oh, what are you gonna do?
Well, maybe we can invent something to help us.
I don't know. I mean, we already messed up one invention today.
Don't worry. We won't make the same mistake we did before.
Right. This time, we'll make a list of what we need our invention to do first.
Then think of ways to make our ideas real. Let's make the list.
Okay, what do we need our invention to do?
Number 1, we need something to take us across the swamp.
Number 2, we need something to get us up that cliff.
Something to get us across the swamp and up the cliff. Let's design the climbing thing first.
The cliff looks really high. We could try a ladder.
Or a ramp.
Or maybe a staircase.
They all sound like good ideas. How do we decide which one to do?
Well, we should try them out. But that means we'd have to build them. And we don't have time to do that.
I could draw them.
Cool. Then we can see if they work.
Well, what do you think?
I see a problem with the design. The ground's very rocky. No way, a ladder might tip.
Well, how about the ramp?
I don't think that design will work either. We have to go up, not down. And a ramp could be slippery.
And it would have to be really long and heavy to hold us.
Try the stairs idea.
Nope, too clunky. We can't carry around a whole stairway.
I can't believe not one of these ideas is right.
So Wicked wants this? Ow.
It's on her list. To be perfect, you have to help her make others feel miserable.
But I'm the one who's feeling miserable.
To understand misery, you have to experience misery.
You feel the pain, Buzzy?
Only when I look at the boss.
So maybe these ideas don't do everything we need, but they're just designs. Why not change one so it's easier to carry?
You mean like shrink it? Or crunch it? Or fold it or something?
Yeah, a ladder can fold.
Still sounds too unsteady to me.
What if we split the ramp apart and carry it to the island in pieces?
Maybe, but I don't have a clue how to put it back together.
But the idea of carrying pieces is a good one. Especially if they fit together. Like a set of wooden dolls or...
Barrels!
Look, these barrels were inside each other.
Yeah, I bet if we turn them upside down, we can build a tower.
No way. We'll never be able to climb it. There's no room for our feet.
Maybe there's something else around here we can use.
Oh, how about these boxes?
I bet they can fit inside each other like the barrels did. They do!
So we can build a tower that we can climb.
Way to go, Wanda!
Now all we need is a boat.
A boat?
How else are we going to get to the island?
Guys, we have a boat right here. We can use the biggest box as our boat.
Touchdown, Jax! And watch this. If we pack the other boxes under this one, we have a bench to sit on.
And we can use these for paddles.
A box, a boat, a staircase. The invention that meets all our needs. Wow! Is this cool or what?
At least we got it right this time.
Not exactly. We forgot one thing. Everything here is green except us.
So...
What if Hacker sees us coming? We're there! Delete just came out!
Whoa, a giant toy ducky?
Quack, quack!
Neato! Ooh, the boss will love it. And it waddles, just what I was looking for.
We're in!
And we're out.
Come on, let's reverse the flow of the ooze.
It won't turn.
Got it! Let's get out of here!
We're right next to Hacker.
The stick won't go any higher. Then we can't release the balloon.
We missed our chance. What are we going to do?
I brought you a present, boss.
A present for me?
Uh-huh. I know you like duckies, so I got you the biggest one I could find. And it waddles. Ta-da!
Well, 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 what have we here? Does it swim?
Well, I haven't really tested it yet.
Your Hackiness, the pond is refilling.
What? How can that be? Hand me my cane!
How are we gonna scare Hacker away? We should have made a model and tested it like before.
Wait a minute. We did test our idea, remember? Our invention waddles because the wheels are off-center and go up and down, right?
Right. So...
Well, we learned that from our model. This axle is right in the center of the wheel. I bet if we change this wheel so it's off-center too, the stick will go up higher when it turns and push the balloon out the hole.
let's switch it.
We did it, Inez. The pond's filling up fast.
The plan worked perfectly. Nobody saw us. Almost nobody. Run!
Yeah! They're after Matt and Inez! Hurry! This way! I think we're safe here.
Then again, maybe not.
Done. One off-center wheel ready to spin. Perfect. Look who we found, boss.
Well, well, well. I should have known you miserable earth brats would show up sooner or later.
You have no right to take the use. It doesn't belong to you.
It does now.
You'll pay for this, hacker.
And who's gonna collect the debt? This ugly duckling. Ivanka, is that you?
It's working!
You tried to steal my treasure! And now you take my ooze! Shame on you, Hatter! Shame!
I'll put it back. I promise. I promise.
Leave Ego Haven now! Or I'll haunt you the rest of your life!
No! I'm leaving! You'll never see me again!
Terribly sorry.
Way to go, Dee Dee!
Come on, Buzzy.
Wait for me! Master, wait! You're hacking it! Yes! Our invention passed the test.
I understand you're ready. I can't wait to see what you've got.
And I can't wait to show you. I call it the Sunshine Sundress. This sundress is made from the petals of the rare Sunshinian flower in Solaria, the brightest material in cyberspace. Machines will pick the Sunshinian flowers, and then ship the flowers to Factoria, where they'll be made into fabric for the sundresses.
You've certainly made an amazing dress. Very creative. But let me show you a few things, okay?
Uh-oh.
Solaria is 1,000 cyber miles from Factoria. That's a long distance away. Shipping material that far costs a lot of money, uses a lot of fuel, and creates unwanted air pollution.
I didn't think about that.
Sunshinion is very pretty, but it will take a lot of energy to turn the flowers into fabric.
Energy?
Electricity, water, you need them both for the process to happen.
Guess I didn't think about that either.
Well, the circles on your dress make a lovely design. My machines aren't built to make circles. They only cut straight lines. And as you can see, my garments are made of triangles and rectangles.
Wait, isn't that a square?
Oh, you're fabulous, Jackie. Yes, but a square is also a rectangle. A special rectangle, because all 4 sides are the same length. As you know, all rectangles have 4 sides and 4 corners. But the sides are not always the same length.
And triangles have 3 sides and 3 corners.
Correct.
It looks like everything in your factory is made of triangles and rectangles.
That's why everyone says Fabio Design loves corners and lines.
Oh, Mr. Design, I feel terrible. I tried so hard to impress you, but ended up making so many mistakes.
You can't get better if you don't make mistakes. Just learn from them, and stop trying to impress me. Come up with something that impresses you, your inner Jackie.
I will, Mr. Design. Just wait. You'll see. Okay, let's get to work, people. Divide up the clothes by tops and bottoms. Mr. Design, I'm ready to show you my new designs.
You've my full attention.
But instead of showing you a drawing, I thought it would be better if I showed you the real thing.
Real is good. Okay, let's see what you've got.
Introducing my friends, the CyberSquad. Hit it, Inez.
This outfit is made from repurposed fabric.
Great.
Fabric that used to be part of another outfit. No extra water or electricity needed to make it.
The fabric in this outfit is not only repurposed, but it comes from right here in Factoria.
No flights from faraway places, no extra fuel, no air pollution.
Oh, beautiful.
This jacket is made entirely of rectangles and triangles. Nothing but corners and lines from Mr. Design.
Okay, yes.
And all of my designs use squares, triangles, and rectangles.
Genius! Oh, I knew you could do it, Jackie.
We knew she could do it too. Wahoo! Look out! Ah!
Somebody get me a camera bot because I have a huge announcement to make.
Boss, I think you should take a look at this.
What could there possibly be for me to look at?
Oh, hello. I, Fabio Design, am announcing a fashion show to launch my new line of children's clothing designed by our intern, Jackie!
What? He can't do that.
Pretty sure he just did, boss.
What you gonna do?
What am I gonna do? What am I going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do, but whatever I do, it's going to be very, very stylish. stylish.
Well, I've been thinking. Since I am the queen, wouldn't it be nice to have my portrait up here?
Ricky, dear, my portrait's up there.
But didn't you say, if I'm happy, you're happy?
Well, yes, I suppose I did.
Having my portrait over the mantel would definitely make me happy.
Fine. I'll put up your picture.
The big box is totally stuck. There's no way we can trace the box like we did last time.
Then how are we gonna make a lid that fits perfectly?
Everybody chill. Look at the box. It's a rectangle. So all we have to do is make a rectangle for the lid, like this. See?
That's true, but we should measure the sides. We don't have any Herculaneum to spare, so we can't make a mistake.
Here, use my tape measure.
Awesome. Thanks, Ziff. Matt, I'll measure. You write down the numbers. 16 cyber inches up this side. And this side, too. The opposite sides are equal. 18 cyber inches across the top and the bottom.
Got it. Let's draw the real deal.
Ruler, anyone?
Ziff, you are amazing.
Go for it, Jax.
16 cyber inches up the side and 18 across. I'll just finish it off. Got it.
Jax, your rectangle is kind of leaning.
Yeah, but why? I measured right and my lines are straight.
Here's the problem. Your drawing doesn't have square corners. A rectangle has to have square corners.
What is that thing?
It's called a carpenter's square, 'cause it's got a square corner, see?
Hey, is that corner square?
Yep, square as can be.
That gives me an idea. May I have that? Since we know this corner is square, I'll start the rectangle here. 16 cyber inches up this side and 18 across the bottom. How do I use this to make the rest of the rectangle?
I saw my brothers do this once. I'll put it here to make the square corner. Just line up the straight side of the carpenter's square with the straight side of your material.
Got it. 18 cyber inches across the top and 16 up this side. And we've got our rectangle.
Home run, team. Let's cut to fit.
Laser cutter.
A perfect fit. We're 2 for 2.
That looks so much better, don't you think, Hacky?
Anything for my queen.
Well, in that case, there is one more teensy-weensy, itsy-bitsy thing I need from my big, strong hacky-wacky.
Yes, my dear.
You know that flag flying above the castle? It would be so sweet if you were to put my face on it.
You want your face on my flag?
You want me to be happy, don't you?
Oh, maybe two faces can fit on it.
No, 2 faces would be much too crowded. You know, maybe we should just forget this whole king and queen idea. You'd be much happier by yourself, alone, without me. I'll just go pack my things.
Wait, don't go.
What we need is a plan.
What we need is a bridge.
Yeah, that's it! Rebuild the bridge! That's our plan!
Huh? But how? Only the pilings are left. Inez, we don't have a plan. We have a problem. And we don't have a clue how to solve it.
Well, maybe it's like mi abuela always says. Take your big problems one step at a time, and then they don't seem so big.
Okay, one step at a time. So first, we need something to build the bridge with.
Guys, over here. We can make the bridge out of this sign.
No way, Matt. It's not long enough to reach all the way across.
Look closer. The sign is made of separate boards. If we take it apart, we can lay them end to end. There might be enough to make it across.
All right, boards for the bridge. Let's build it.
Wait, what if there aren't enough boards? Let's start by seeing if one board is long enough to reach the first piling. Then, maybe we can estimate how many we'll need to get to the island.
Oh, man, it's too short. Now what?
Since one board won't reach the piling, two of them should. They hook together, see?
Cool. Let's see what we've got.
Home run! It's way past the first one.
One step of the problem solved.
It's so far. We're going to need an awful lot of boards to make it across. How many do we have?
Okay. 3, 6, 7. 7 plus the 2 we already used makes 9. And check it out. They're all the same length.
All right. 9 boards, all the same length, to stretch across how many pilings?
I'll find out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7! There are 7 pilings.
Okay. We know it takes a little more than one board to reach a piling. And there are 7 pilings. How many boards do we need to reach all the way across the water?
Guys, I need to draw a picture to figure this out. Okay, here's the shore, the pilings, and the island. What do we know?
There are 7 pilings between the shore and the island.
Right. And it takes a little more than one board to reach the first piling.
It would help if we knew how long the boards are.
That's it. One step at a time. Let's just figure out the length of one board. Then we can use that to find the length of all of them together. Too bad we don't have a ruler.
Use your squack pad to measure with. The squacks are 1 cyberfoot long. I know. I designed them myself.
Thanks, Dr. Marbles. We're on it. Hey, this may be easier than we thought. Check out this pattern. Each board has 3 squares.
Same here.
And it looks like all 3 squares are the same size.
So find out the size of one square, and we can figure out how long the whole board is.
Okay, guys, let's start measuring. All right. Each square is 2 cyber feet long.
And 2 cyber feet times 3 squares is 6. So each board is 6 cyber feet long.
And we've got 9 of them.
And 9 times 6 is 54. So we've got 54 cyber feet of board to make a bridge.
But guys, what if 54 cyber feet isn't long enough? We still need to know how far it is across the water.
Oh man, how are we going to measure that? Keep thinking, guys. We're making progress. I know we are. Okay, we didn't think we could figure out how long our boards are, did we?
No, but...
But we solved that part of the problem, right?
Yes, but...
Then we'll solve this part too.
I've got it. I know how to figure out how far it is across the water.
How?
The pilings. Check them out. The space between them looks about the same.
You're right. So if we know how far it is to the first piling,
we can figure out the total distance across by multiplying. But what are we going to measure with?
We've got a ruler right here.
Huh?
We know each square is 2 cyber feet long. All we have to do is count the squares.
I'll do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 squares times 2 cyber feet is 8 cyber feet. 8 cyber feet between the pilings.
All right.
We know we have 7 pilings and 8 cyber feet between each piling. So the distance across is 7 times 8, or 56 cyber feet. Problem solved.
Wait a second. Problem not solved. I think we counted wrong. Here's the problem. We counted the pilings. But to figure out how long the bridge needs to be to reach the island, we should have counted the spaces between the pilings. See?
So there are 8 spaces, and each space is 8 cyber feet across. 8 times 8 is 64.
So our bridge needs to be 64 cyber feet long.
Oh no! We only have 54 cyber feet of board. We're 10 cyber feet short. Gosh, I thought we finally had this solved.
We're close, guys. I know we can do it. Hang on, I have an idea. All right. Look, it's narrower than the others, but it has the same tongue and groove ends.
All right. Look, same with this one.
It's not quite as long as the others, but we only need 10 cyber feet, not 12.
All we have to do is hook the two of them together.
Any progress yet?
We think so, Dr. Marbles. Keep your fingers crossed.
Finger crossing program installed.
Yes! One step at a time worked. Problem solved.
Tiff, Riff, let's get these plants onto the roof. How many trays do we put up there? Good question.
We can make an estimate. You know, a thinking guess.
It's a big space up there.
You think 4 trays will cover it?
Nope, I'd say the roof is 2 times the size of those 4 trays.
So if the roof is approximately twice the size of these 4 trays, we need 4 more trays. And 4 plus 4 is 8. We need 8 trays of plants, please.
Not enough.
I guess our estimate was low.
That's okay. An estimate doesn't have to be exact. That's why it's an estimate. Now that we're close, we can adjust our numbers a little.
4 more trays should do it.
4 more trays. Let's get them up there.
Roof covered. The estimate worked.
Good job, guys.
It's beautiful.
Another benefit of our green roof.
Turn on the hose.
Water coming.
Hatooey! Time to drink.
Buzzy? Yeah, Dee Dee? I don't think the boss is coming for us. I don't think he's coming either, but that's okay. The food's good. Yeah, you're right.
Yes! Before it was 83 cyber degrees. Now it's 80.
That's 3 degrees lower.
It worked. The green roof is helping cool down the house.
Okay, we still have lots to do before the guests get here.
Oui, my cucumber sandwich still needs the queue. Oh, and the camber. Huh? Huh? No!
The roof is leaking?
Found the leak.
When we watered the plants, some of the water went right through the roof.
I don't understand. We waterproofed the roof when we built the house.
Yeah, but we didn't plan for plants on the roof.
Or probably all that extra water.
No problem. We can put down thicker waterproofing so the roof won't leak.
It's not on my list, but begin Operation Waterproof the Roof.
A little further. There.
Perfecto! This ought to stop the leaks.
Let's put the plants back.
Oh, I do hope this works.
Water coming!
Hatooey! Am I ever gonna learn?
No drips here.
None here either.
The waterproofing worked. And guys, more good news. It's 74 cyber degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 degrees lower than before.
My ice sculpture is so happy!
Thanks, guys. I don't know what I would have done without you.
You guys okay down there?
Not for much longer. Hurry! The question is, if we want the copter to fall more slowly, should we fold the ears so they're longer or shorter?
I don't know. We'll have to test different lengths to see which one slows it down the most.
Wait! We can't experiment on this one. It's the only copter we have.
Where'd you get this? Jax! Delete's original copters!
And they all have different size ears.
And check this out. The ears are divided into parts, just like the big one. This one's got 7.
Let's see how long these stay in the air.
Good idea, Jax. Go!
I think this one stayed in the air the longest.
Or did it? You held yours higher than mine.
Oh, man. We need to get organized.
You're right. We need to test each one in exactly the same way. I'll drop them, you time them.
Okay, you're on the clock.
Orange copter. 3-part ears, ready for takeoff.
Go! 2 seconds.
2 seconds. Got it. Next one. Blue copter, 4-part ears. Go!
4 seconds.
Hey, it looks like the longer the ears, the longer it stays in the air.
Cool. So maybe we don't have to test them all. Let's just try the one with the longest ears.
This one. It's got 7 parts. It should stay in the air the longest.
Whoa! Did you see that? I am not riding that one.
I don't get it. The copter with the longest ears didn't even stay in the air at all.
So much for that idea.
You're right. I guess we better test them all.
Oh, we have to do something else first.
What?
Duck!
Look out! Uh-oh. Look at that crack now!
It's going to break any minute.
Get us out of here! We're working on it, Matt!
How much longer?
Almost there. Hang on.
Okay, we're done testing.
Which copter stayed in the air the longest? 2 seconds, 4 seconds, 6 seconds. The yellow one stayed in the air the longest, 6 seconds.
Right, the yellow one. And look, its ears have 5 parts folded down. That's what we need to do to the big one. Up you go.
This one has 3 parts folded down.
So make it 5, just like the yellow one.
5 parts it is.
Yay, team! Totally improved.
We got the magic ladle!
We got it!
Great! The buddy copter's ready to go.
Oh no!
Help!
Matt! Zanko!
We gotta get down there, now!
You're right. I need that.
Can't hold out much longer!
Here! Delete! Make your wish!
I wish... I wish...
I wish you'd hurry.
I wish for Zanko, Jackie, and Matt to be lifted to safety!
As you wish!
Yes!
Now that was one cool wish.
Thanks, guys. Just in time.